Ask how many verticals do you envisage in the field of HR, particularly in the context of artificial intelligence that we are into now? What are the forthcoming or future of HR? What students should look for apart from whatever existing certifications which you mentioned are available?
Very nice
So, are
question.
there going to be changes in the future, seeing the Industry 5.0 context or AI context?
Very nice question. See, broadly in HR, the verticals are recruitment and selection, learning and development, HR business process, core HR, which includes policy making, compensation, and everything, and IR, industrial relations. Now, AI is present in all the four components actually. Today, one need not to go to HR head to find a solution to the issue of maternity benefit. They can simply go to chatbot and type a question and they will get an answer on the email itself. Same way recruitment. In recruitment, like I think DSPSR has also taken a lead. We are tying up with Skillens. Now, Skillens, what do they do? They give the complete assessment of the candidate to the recruiter at hand, and it is all AI driven. So they reduce 40,000 candidates to 5,000 candidates. They reduce, then go to next level of assessment. They reduce 5,000 candidates to 500 candidates. Then they go to next level of assessment. They reduce 500 candidates to 50 candidates. Then they go to next level of assessment. They reduce 50 candidates to 10 candidates. Now these are the 10 candidates which meet the organization. Plus they have violations. Violations in the sense that if candidates use shortcuts, if candidate image is not what he uploaded compared to what is available in the camera, like this, they have 150 violations. Now, if there are more than 2 violations, the whole assessment process gets scrapped off. So that it's not that Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh is giving interview and Dhyan PS John is joining, which is a very big problem in IT industry. Interview is given by someone else and the person who joins is someone else. Or an expert will be sitting on the side of the person who is giving interview, everything is online, and candidate doesn't have a clue. But when candidate comes to the job, he doesn't know how to do it. Same in L&D. There are softwares which are AI driven, which can monitor even to the extent how long your cursor was on which icon on the screen and what are your patterns of learning. And they can change those patterns. They can guide you those patterns. Now, compensation. In compensation, most of the organization have moved to flexi compensation. Flexi compensation means you will have a basic salary, plus you will have a flexi compensation amount. Let us say 48,000 rupees per month. Now, this 48,000 is divided into conveyance allowance. This 48,000 is divided into your special allowance, advanced statutory bonus, your driver allowance, your professional development allowance, etc., all of which are tax free. Now, if I want to change any of those amounts, for example, let us say in 1 month, I don't want to use my conveyance allowance. But I purchase some books. So AI allows me to change my compensation at my desk, and still I get the tax benefit. So AI is all pervasive, and anybody who thinks that he can imagine a world without analytics or intelligence-driven softwares in the future is only going to be stricken very hard by something which he won't know what to do with it. It has to be embraced. It has to be embraced. So AI cannot be a separate vertical. AI is driver of all the verticals of HR. Then that is the truth.
It's like computers are being used by everyone now.
Exactly.
Earlier, we used to think that separate thing is required for computer. It's like learning how to drive a car, how to use the computer. Similarly, AI will become part of everything that you do. That is what you're saying.
Exactly. See, sir, earlier during when I was in my heydays of career, for every 200 employees, there was one HRBP person. HRBP means HR business partner, which means that if employee has any issue, that person is readily available on the seat to solve that issue. Today, HRBP ratio is 1:5,000 because 90% of the issues are solved by AI itself. For example, what is my leave balance? Right. I go to portal, I put my date of joining, I put my employee code, tak se bata deta hai aapka leave balance kya hai. What is my career plan in the organization? It doesn't take a flash of a second for a person to know what is my career plan in the organization. What is the notice period? What is the disciplinary action for this misconduct? Everything is there. So HRBP is not required at all. So you have one HRBP today in 5,000 people, which earlier used to be one HRBP person in 200 people. Same way recruitment. Earlier there used to be a fleet of recruiters, 45 recruiter team, 50 recruiter team. Today you can do very nicely with just 2 recruiters because everything is AI driven. You only meet those candidates which are shortlisted. You don't need to have daily 100 people walking in, 100 interviews, and then out of 100 you shortlist one person, then one person meets the operations guy, and then that person is selected or rejected. Today AI does all that job. AI tells you these are the 5 people who are worth to meet. That's all. So you don't require as many recruiters. For example, I'll share a case study. In my past organization, which is Accretive Health, where I was global vice president HR, there was a thing called account receivables, which means that person has taken the treatment, insurance company has signed it off, and person walks out of the hospital to his home. But when hospital, which is a provider, sends the bill to the insurance company, there is denial for certain amount for some reasons. कि भाई राइट हाथ का एक्सरे लिखा हुआ है, बिल लेफ्ट हाथ का एक्सरे का है, तो ये पैसा हम नहीं देंगे, which used to be around 10 to 15% of the total bill. That is called account receivables function. The total reason of denials for AR were 31. There were 31 reasons for which any payer could have denied the insurance claim to any payer provider. Now, AR people are very expensive because they talk to a lot of people for clearance of claims. Eventually, everything was artificialized. Now, that whole function where I had around 1,000 people, I just carried 50 people because everything became AI. Reasons of denial were the moment you put the bill number, reasons of denial would come, and to whom you have to talk, it will come. To whom you have to, what paper you have to submit, it will come. What narration you have to do, that will come. And you just have to copy paste and upload it. In fact, you don't have to copy paste also. You can just click and upload it. So you don't require as many people. All AI driven. So without AI, tomorrow's world is unimaginable. And let me tell you, ChatGPT is very tip of the iceberg. Actual AI is machine learning and data science. And there are a lot of languages in it. ChatGPT is just an application of those languages. Machine learns itself like human beings from its experience. Stores the database, retrieves the database, replies relevantly to the database.
Yeah, there are domain knowledge based AI applications like what you are saying. ChatGPT is the tip of the iceberg. So that is a generic kind of a model, whereas there are specialized domain based models which are coming up. Like for legal field, there is a separate thing. The problems that we are facing currently in general based generative AI models is that they are not that accurate. So the factual thing for like the cases which have been held in the past, so all the databases would be there, and for law there could be separate. Similarly, for any other domain, that there would be specialized generative AI based things which would be coming up in due course of time. So what you said, for each thing AI is something which is going to create wonders. And what you are saying, the existing job roles would be changing and new job roles would be coming. So you have to be a different kind of a person if you really want to be relevant in tomorrow's world of business.
See, if all the students would have noticed, there have been no single music director in last 2 years which has emerged up. कोई जोड़ी नहीं, लक्ष्मीकांत प्यारेलाल, शंकर जयकिशन टाइप की कोई जोड़ी नहीं बनी.